Mini challenge in the challenge number 3. We're making a fancy file folder journal with flips. Deadline is April 25th, 2020 for this part 1. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie and I have the mini challenge in the challenge number 3 for the April A2Z junk journal challenge, and we are going to make a file flip folder thingy. Okay, we had done this in the last party, and so we have a variety of journals in here. Okay, so there's a journal there. This was made using the Antique Pansy digital journal kit that they received for finishing their February challenge journal. And so during the party we made this, and now I'm going to show you how to make one of these also. So we're calling it a file folder flip journal, and what will happen, it'll have this opening, actually it goes like this. Okay, so you'll be able to open it here. This will fall down, it'll open here, we'll have a pocket here, and this will come down here. So for cutting this and getting it ready, the first thing we're going to want to do is we are going to want to take our file folder and fold it up to the ledge. Leave your tab out, and you'll want a bone folder because it will really help to make your fold straight, and then we're going to turn it over and fold it the other way. Okay, so it is double folded. Now we're going to take it and we're going to fold it this way. Okay, so if you were at the party, this is much easier. No extra measuring. We're just going to fold and fold. Okay, so fold and fold. Okay, and so this is what we get. And by the way, we are going to do this 2 times. And so then we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut. I have my example. Okay, so we have our fold, and let's go this way. So we're the same. Okay, so you see we are going to cut on our fold. So right on our fold, across here and across here. Then we're going to come inside here about 1/4 of an inch. Okay, so about 1/4 of an inch here. Okay, so let's see, where's my tab? My tab is here. So I want that to be my back piece. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut it here. Okay, whoops. And then we'll come and cut in here, right on our fold. And we'll come right in here, right on our fold. So I thought this would be kind of a fun thing to do. We probably have a file folder. Now you could even use a used file folder and just cover up. We'll have this left also, by the way. Okay, so we went ahead, we cut in, and we came all the way into this area right here. Now, as you'll see on our example, we're also going to want to go and have a fold about 1/4 of an inch that way. And what that does is So this one is the one that's going to fold across and come inside. Okay, so our bottom one, this is where the tab dips down, or it might dip in the middle or over here, but it dips down. So we're going to go ahead and fold this in, fold this up. Oh, you see? I knew it was going to do that, but I thought I would tell you. Okay, so we need to cut a little bit to the other side of our line here. Okay, and you're going to go all the way up. I don't want any extra cutting over. Okay, so now, okay, tab up. Now this will fold over and we'll be able to fold it down. Okay, so we want to be able to do that. Now this piece, and on mine it has my lines there. We're going to fold this piece up. And remember, it's going to go up like this, and this will go up like this, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to be fixing that so that it will fold over all this bulk. So now you want to decide if you want to have this be your pocket or this be your pocket. I like to have my pocket on the outside. So since everything is coming along really good right here, we're going to go ahead and... Oh, I have my wrong, that's the wrong glue. Okay, so I was just checking to make sure. Okay. And that's gonna, I'm gonna go ahead and that's gonna close that, okay? I'm gonna bring it down and hold it. And that is going to give me a pocket over here. So we do need to close it on the bottom also. I was thinking so. So across the side and the bottom. And then close it. Let it dry. Okay. Okay, so the next thing is we want a little gutter over here on this side. Okay, so this is our fold, and we want to go to the left of our fold. I'm going to go ahead and take out my scoreboard. Okay. So I have the Martha Stewart scoreboard, and I should have, yep, there's its little tool right there, and I'm going to line it up. Okay, so my tab is sitting up here. I've got it lined up with this here, and I'm going to go to closest to 1/4 of an inch from that line as I can get. Actually, we're going to go further than that because the inside was too small. So there we go. And that gives me a nice scored line. And you see, now we will have, and everything should line up because we folded it. It should, right? It should line up. Okay. Anyway, okay, so the way that this is going to work now that we've got our pocket in the center, this is going to close, fold up. It'll all fold up and fold inside. Okay. Now you will have this gap here. I plan to put like lace or some ruffled fabric or something there, and that will take care of that edge. And so that is our base. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll do this one more time. And this time I'm going to show you, I'm going to be using the Fairy digital kit that goes with the digital kit that we've been using in the beginners series, and I have this decorated folder and I have this decorative folder. So I just wanted to show you that you can also use the really pretty decorated folders. I'm going to use this one. So first thing I'm going to do is I am going to fold it in half. Now this one is thicker. It's going to be a little harder. Okay, and then I'm going to pull it down. Try and make sure that I'm straight. Okay. Our neighbors got new outdoor toys, so you will hear them from now on in the background. We are very excited for them. So cool to see kids outside. We all have almost an acre of property where we live. So, okay, so now this one, we're going to go ahead and pull it up. And this folder was in my mom's stash. I think they're just going to be really, really fun. And I think I'm going to probably make this for my daughter for Mother's Day or for her birthday, all coming up in May. Okay, so there's that. Like I said, this one's harder. I want to try best I can to get it to fold as straight as I can, because those edges, it does make a difference if you're going to do stuff and they're not straight. Okay. Okay, so again, fold it both ways. Okay. This is our outside. The main thing is I want to make sure, and this is going to be this, whatever this is, whatever's up in my top left-hand corner, that is going to be my cover. So I think that's beautiful. Going to add maybe a fairy down here. It will be absolutely perfect, and oh my gosh. Okay, so remember the next step, we go ahead. Now this time we know we had to come back and cut inside the line to be able to get it over. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut it inside the line to start off with. I might have to trim it a little more. Okay, I'm going to go up and end it right there. And the same thing over here on the inside of the fold. And then boom. And then we'll come in and we want to be inside Okay, and then we have these. I have 2 of those flowers that will be left. Okay, so the bummer here is I'm gonna lose the live, laugh, love totally. But you know, let's see what our choices are here. If we go this way, and all of this is on the inside, then this is what we get. Okay. If we turn it this way, no, this way, okay, and we flip this up, we're all yellow. Flip this over, so that will be the cover of the one junk journal. I love that. And then those will be together, and then our whole thing will be covered with that. So I think that is going to be perfect. and I am excited. Now, of course, we could have done it. No, actually couldn't. Never mind. Maybe you could. I'm going to do it this way. Okay, so it did look like we needed to cut just a hair off of both of these so that they come in and they don't touch. Okay, and again, I would rather have cut too little and have to come back and add some than to have cut too much. See, I hear that out there, and it just, they're having so much fun, and they're outside. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put glue down, but I'm also going to put A2Z tape down because it's glossy. And just in case the glossy doesn't hold, I will have, I should have put the tape down first. I didn't. A2Z Advanced Tape Glider. This one is Scotch. It's my favorite. Well, I had, you know, the little ones. Okay, so that went off the edge a little bit, so I'm going to pull it up so that it's all on in the area that's going to get glued together. Okay, and the tape will hold it now, and then the glue hopefully will grab a hold and glue also. Okay, so there we go. We'll go ahead and glue this down. So I'm going to be using this one to make the journal that I'm going to be making to show you for this challenge. So this is our mini challenge in the challenge. Okay, so we still need to add our where'd the bone folder go? Oh, way over here. Not bone folder, the okay, so again, remember we're gonna go ahead, pull this over, and there's our fold. And so I'm going to go right here. And what that does, that gives us an outer part of our, and it gives us like a little spine. And it just, you know, it just works that much better. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh, I love it. So, I found in my mom's stuff where she had started to make a recipe book for all of us for Christmas, and you know, and she didn't get it finished before she passed away, and so I'm thinking about that. I'm gonna do it, and it's not a whole lot of recipes, and I'm thinking that this might be a great little way, especially if I can fit it so that it fits in a recipe card holder box. And I'm going to make them for everybody, all the girls and the boys, because all of our boys cook. I mean, all of our boys, they cook. And my mom was an amazing cook. Yeah, so it was really kind of exciting that as I was just, and it was just in some random papers, you guys. It wasn't like in a binder. It was in a folder, but in with a bunch of other stuff. So, so anyway, I'm thinking that this might be a way to make that for everybody, and it's not huge, and bulky, because you know some of the kids still rent, and they don't need to have a big huge thing. So, and then I thought about doing, I would also do an online or a, you know, a thumb drive kind of thing or something. I don't know. So anyway, this is what we are making today in our mini challenge in the challenge. Okay, just got to get my my extra tape out of the way so it doesn't stick. Okay, so so what I am going to do with this is I'm going to put a journal here, and I am going to put a journal here. So let's go ahead and pick out our papers, and here we go. So I have, let's see how wide we are. Okay, so we can use the full 11 inches, and we can cut these basically in half, but a little smaller than half. Okay, so here we go. There we go, like this, and then I'm just going to mark it like this. Okay, so we'll just mark it, and there's one, and so let's see. Let's measure this. I know, crazy, huh? Let's measure this. It is right at 4 inches. So if we cut these at just under 4 inches, instead of, we'll go to the 3 3/4 mark, right? 3 3/4. That gives us a little bit at the bottom and a little bit at the top. Okay. And then we have this that we can go ahead and cut this way. I just thought this was really neat paper. And so, like a list. You know how I am about lists. And I believe my daughter's probably the same way. But I think she'll like this. It's small and it will fit in her purse. So there's that. Now I have these, and yeah, you can write on them, but I also thought we could go ahead and flip them up, and they would be a pocket. It's going to be a pretty big pocket, but you know what? That's okay. It's going to be a pocket. So we need to go to the... Oh, it's basically half, right? Let's see where we are. If we... Well, let's go ahead. We'll fold it in half, and then we'll cut the other edge. So I'll show you what I mean. We're going to fold it in half. Okay, folding it in half. And then we'll measure from this edge. So this is our folded edge. So we'll measure from this edge, and we'll go to here, and we'll just cut that edge off up there. This is going to give us some little, like, it's like washi tape, but it's not tape. Okay, so this, let's make sure this will fit. There you go. And these will be pockets. That will be really cool. Cool, cool, cool. So the other one, I am going to cut, so if we went this way, okay, I'm thinking, I know it's, Okay, on this one, I think I'm going to cut the top because you won't see it inside the waterfall as much. And we'll go ahead and fold it. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and cut it here. Let's see what that is. And you're going, what? And well, there's also a waterfall type journaling. So we'll do that and see this on one of the pages. This will show up like this. And then the other one will have it go like this. They'll actually be in two different areas of the journal. Anyway, but they need to be, let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll take this and pull it in. There we go. Okay. Like that. Okay, so that will be for the other part of the journal. Do we have more pages? We do. We have our, these are pages from the Flutters and Fairies journal kit. And we are going to go ahead, we're going to cut the edges off. Because we know it needs to be a little smaller than the 8.5 by 11. So we're just going to cut these pieces off. Then we'll cut these edges off also. And if you forget to cut, I've been known to also come in and rip them. It's okay. Okay. So if you cut the outsides first, you don't have to cut. That's 4 cuts instead of coming back and cutting the pieces off after. And then cutting them off each piece would be like 8 cuts. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go here. Let's go under this. And we're going to make sure we're in the 3 1/4 and that we're not cutting anybody off. So we would cut her off. So we're going to go ahead and come down here and get that. And then we'll come back and we'll line her up at the 3 1/4 and come back and trim this. Okay, so this will be for a piece for the one of the okay, so this is already, we don't want to go up any higher than that. So we're going to line this up at the 3 3/4 mark. And there we go. So we got that. And that gives us 2 pages. Okay, I think what we can do here. So again, this digital kit is available in the Dear Julie Etsy shop. It's I don't know if this is going to fit on there, on this one or not. Oh, barely. You know what though? We'll just have it fold so that it does fit. We'll fold it so it fits because we can do that. Okay, so here we go. So this one will go on that other, the one that's going to flip up and down. And these are going to go on the ones that flip side to side. We have little tiny mini ephemera that we can use. we have this page that gives us the big butterflies, and it says Fairy Visions on this page with the butterflies. And so I'm going to go ahead and cut that. I'm going to cut all the way around it again. I'm going to use the Fairy Visions as probably the center of the side-to-side flip out one. So we're going to use, I want the Fairy Vision on the top, and I want to make sure that I cut the bottom at the 3 3/4. There we go. Okay, so this gives me a page that I can use. And then let's go ahead and see if there's plain. I think she's too tall. Yeah, she's just too tall. So she's one of the fairy pages. How about this one? Oh, I think we can use that one. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we'll go ahead and we'll cut this. Because I think I want to use this, possibly. But I want to make sure that I'm not cutting her head. Okay, so that gives me that. And we're going to leave the edges on it. I don't know if I'm going to use it yet. Then we'll come down here and we'll cut her out. Okay, so I can use her on something else or possibly somewhere in here. I'm going to cut the edge, the outside edge of this page. I love this bicycle, the fairy on the bicycle. It's one of my favorites. Okay, and then we'll come and we'll hold her here at 3 3/4 and cut it. Okay, so she will fit, or he or she will fit in there. And so I think that's all of these that we'll use for right now. If I need more pages, we can come back to this, because remember we cut out those other pages. I also have the butterfly stationery that I think we can use. Okay, so at 3 3/4, let's see. Okay, so that gives us one that way. Actually, let's cut. Oh. And rather than waste it, we can go ahead and cut one that way. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we have. If we fold this, we'll have some lined paper. We'll have our butterfly lined paper. Let's save that. We'll have fairy on a bicycle. And we're going to put her aside. And put this aside for right now. We'll have, this is going to go in the center. Okay. This is going to go on the other, actually it's going to go like this. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and figure it. It's going on this part. And remember, it's going to have to flip. So let's go ahead, we'll put it so that it comes like this. And we'll let this pocket go like this. Well, yeah. Okay, so this will flip up and you'll have the music there. Okay. Straighten this out a little. Okay, so that goes there. Got this one here. And that worked out good because the other bicycle is over on this side. And then this one, we're going to go ahead and we're going to fold it here, but we're going to go to the inside, to this side of this right here. Okay. Okay. And what that does is that's going to give us more room for this one. Okay. And okay. And then she can be folded and be folded in. Okay. So she'll be a flip. Okay. So she can flip out this way, or yeah, she'll flip out that way. Okay. Okay, so now here we have these pages. We have our pocket pages that we can add. We have our lined with a list page. Okay, and it can also be a flip. Okay, so there is that. There's that one. And there's that one. So this time we can go ahead and put this one this way. Okay, and then we still have our green pieces. Okay, and that one's our right size, right? This one's a little bigger. And then this one is our bigger, and this is our littler. So this gave us like a piece of vellum. Pretty cool. Okay. The other thing I think I want to add is a ledger paper, and we'll go ahead and cut it. I'll cut this edge too. Okay, so then we're going to cut it here. And you could do this on the cutter, of course. So we're just going to take the ledger box of this one. But I love ledger in a junk journal. It's one of my favorite things to make sure that gets put in there. Okay. So yeah, there we go. And then let's see, over here. Okay, so we have this coin envelope, and we can go ahead and cut it down. And so let's go ahead and maybe some lined paper. Do I have a small lined? Sorry that my arm is like right there in your... Oh, you know what? What about a piece of this? I think we'll do this one right here. Okay. This just gives us another cool piece of paper. This is a journal that I took apart. And let's see, at 3, yeah, cool. We get that whole flower. I don't know if the other one got, yeah, the other one got taken off, but that at least gives us that. And then we'll be able to use that in the other one. I still might use those in here. Put those right here to the side. Okay, I think those can go away. Okay, let's go ahead and start putting this together. I didn't find any lined paper. Let me look one more time because I should have the small lined paper. Have a recipe card. Oh, this'll work, sort of. We'll just grab one of these. It's cool. You can use so many things in a journal. Okay. I want the butterfly. It's a good thing I checked that on accident because I wanted the butterfly. Okay. I guess we could use both of them. Okay, because I don't like to waste anything. Okay, so that gave us some more lined paper. And, okay, so we have this. This, I think, is going to go on to the, like this, and it'll be a double tuck. Okay, so, and I like that. Okay, so the double tuck will be under there, but yeah, I like that. Okay, got some of the sticker from that. Got it off now. Okay. This has the butterfly. It does stick out. And okay, so we're going to want to do something with that butterfly. Go ahead and flip it in on this side, and okay, that gives us decoration. I like that. We'll do it on both. Okay. It gives you more writing space too. And plus then I didn't waste it. I didn't put it away and waste it. Okay, so there's that. Now we know that the music, where did it go? I lost it. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and this might be really pretty as the first thing that you see. So I grabbed the wrong, or I didn't cut it down. So we need to cut this down. And we can go ahead and rip it. We'll make that the top. Okay, so it's ripped on purpose. That might be the inside cover. Open that. So we're going to want a pocket, probably. I like the idea of this. Yeah, I like the idea of this right here. Okay, so you open that, you get that, but you have the fairy, you have that little waterfall idea going there. This is still too big, so let's go ahead and cut this down. And I'm going to put it right here. Okay, come here. There's that. There's this. This is the other purple page. This is the inside middle. Okay. Okay. We're still adding. We've still got a few things over here. Okay, so cute little dilly bobber. Let's put the pretty butterfly. And okay, I like the butterfly. Okay, so this is our other. Ah, that's the one that's supposed to be in the middle. See, I just assumed. Didn't even look at it when I... Okay, there we go. That goes in there. Okay. We have the little list that can go in here perfectly behind. So it'll be in here. I usually like to have a list somewhere in the front of a journal. Okay, so it'll come here. I think I'm going to want to rip this, and probably I will come back and distress this. I don't know. There we go. So we ripped all of that, and I think we'll rip this too. Okay, So it'll open, 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 open. This will flip over. There. There. This is a pocket up here. Or it can be a pocket on the side, which might even be better than being at the top because of the way that this goes in. So there's that. This flips out. You have butterfly there, butterfly there. I think we'll go ahead and add this. Okay, so we get a pocket, a list, flowers, purple paper, and the list paper again. Like that. And then this will be the center of the signature. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and fold it all over. You'll see on the other side you got flip outs, you've got all kinds of things happening. And so we are going to make this as our mini challenge in the challenge, and this is how far you need to be for this part. And then for the mini challenge in the challenge part 4, we're going to do the continued part of this. So you need to have this ready and to go into that. Okay, so that is going to go in there, and that is going to give us that little journal. Okay, so that's what you need to have. Your journal needs to be put together and ready, and you need to have it to here. So you've got this part, okay? And go ahead and sew this in. So you can, I would just do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch here and add it into there. And that is where we will stop. This is mini challenge in the challenge number 3. We're making a file folder flip, and I think it's going to be really, really fun. And let me show you what we'll be continuing on. We'll be doing this really cool little pocket thing here that we made, similar to the yearbook gallery. And then we'll be doing a pocket here and these items, as well as this flip book here. That's what we were saving our little pieces out for there. Okay, we'll be adding this here, and we'll be doing something here as well. Okay, so that will be the other part, and I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're going to join in, and yeah, so if you're here and you stayed throughout this whole thing, please let me know what was your favorite, and if you think that this would be a good idea for a recipe journal for me to give my family members. Maybe not this exact file folder, but for a file folder idea. And tell me, live, laugh, love. Okay? So put that in the comments, live, laugh, love, and your answers to those questions. And let me know that you are still here. Thank you all so much for being here and for watching. You really do make my day. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell and tell it that you want all notifications so that you know when I upload a new video and when the premieres are coming. Also, don't forget you can join us each day while we're home, each weekday at 3:35 for our live beginner series. And we'd love to see you. Have a great day. Bye. Bye-bye.